A recent study published in the journal Sleep revealed a startling statistic. Nearly 80% of young adults admit to using social media in the hour before bed. This digital nightcap, as it's often called, has become a ubiquitous part of our bedtime routines. But at what cost? Emerging research suggests that this seemingly harmless habit could be wreaking havoc on our sleep quality, increasing the likelihood of nightmares, and impacting our overall well-being. The study, conducted on a sample of over 1,000 participants, found a strong correlation between pre-sleep social media use and sleep disturbances, including difficulty falling asleep, restless sleep, and more frequent nightmares. The researchers believe that the constant stimulation from social media, coupled with the blue light emitted from our devices, disrupts our natural sleep-wake cycle and keeps our brains in a state of heightened alertness, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. The researchers designed a study to investigate the link between evening social media use and sleep quality. They recruited a diverse group of participants, ensuring representation from various age groups, genders, and socioeconomic backgrounds. Participants were asked to maintain a sleep diary for 2 weeks, meticulously recording their sleep and wake times, any sleep disturbances, and their social media usage in the hour leading up to bedtime. The findings were compelling. The study revealed a dose-dependent relationship between social media use and sleep disruption. In simpler terms, the more time participants spent scrolling through their feeds before bed, the worse their sleep quality became. They experienced longer sleep latency, meaning it took them longer to fall asleep, and their sleep was more fragmented, marked by frequent awakenings throughout the night. To understand why social media use before bed is so detrimental to sleep, it's crucial to understand how it disrupts our sleep architecture. Sleep isn't a monolithic state. It cycles through different stages throughout the night, each serving a unique purpose in restoring our bodies and minds. Two crucial stages are slow-wave sleep, SWS, and rapid eye movement, REM sleep. SWS is crucial for physical restoration, memory consolidation, and feeling refreshed upon waking. REM sleep, on the other hand, is where most of our vivid dreams, including nightmares, occur. Social media use before bed, with its constant stream of information and emotional triggers, can disrupt both these vital sleep stages. The blue light emitted from our devices suppresses melatonin production, a hormone crucial for regulating our sleep-wake cycle, making it harder to fall asleep and enter the deeper stages of sleep. One of the primary ways social media disrupts sleep and fuels nightmares is by amplifying social comparison. As we scroll through our feeds, we're bombarded with curated versions of other people's lives, their accomplishments, their vacations, their seemingly perfect relationships. This constant exposure to idealized versions of reality can trigger feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and envy. These negative emotions don't just disappear when we put our phones down. They linger in our minds, keeping us mentally aroused and making it difficult to switch off and relax. This heightened state of anxiety can then seep into our dreams, manifesting as nightmares or unsettling dreamscapes. The more we engage in this cycle of social comparison before bed, the more we reinforce these negative thought patterns, making it increasingly difficult to achieve restful sleep. Section 5. The dopamine trap, scrolling ourselves awake. Social media platforms are designed to be addictive. Every notification, every like, every comment triggers a surge of dopamine in the brain, the neurochemical associated with pleasure and reward. This dopamine rush keeps us coming back for more, creating a cycle of craving and reward that can be difficult to break, especially when we're already tired and our self-control is waning. This dopamine loop is particularly problematic before bed. The blue light from our devices suppresses melatonin, a hormone crucial for regulating our sleep-wake cycle, while the constant stimulation from social media keeps our brains in a state of heightened alertness. This combination makes it incredibly difficult to wind down and fall asleep. We end up scrolling ourselves awake, further delaying our bedtime and cutting into our precious sleep time. Section 6. Blue light intrusion, suppressing melatonin and delaying sleep. Our bodies have an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, which regulates our sleep-wake cycle. This internal clock is highly sensitive to light, particularly blue light. When it's dark, our brains release melatonin, a hormone that signals to our bodies that it's time to sleep. However, the blue light emitted from our phones, tablets, and laptops disrupts this natural process. Blue light suppresses melatonin production, tricking our brains into thinking it's still daytime. This can delay the onset of sleep, making it harder to fall asleep at our desired bedtime. Even short exposures to blue light in the evening can have a significant impact on melatonin production and sleep quality. This disruption of our circadian rhythm can have cascading effects on our health, increasing the risk of various health problems, including obesity, diabetes, and mood disorders. Section 7. Emotional contagion. Absorbing negativity before bed. Social media, for all its benefits, can also be a breeding ground for negativity. We're constantly bombarded with news stories, opinion pieces, and personal anecdotes that can evoke a range of emotions, from anger and frustration to sadness and anxiety. While it's important to stay informed, exposing ourselves to this constant barrage of negativity, especially right before bed, can take a toll on our mental well-being. This emotional contagion, as it's called, can seep into our subconscious, influencing our dreams and increasing the likelihood of nightmares. When we go to bed feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, our dreams often reflect these negative emotions, manifesting as disturbing imagery, unsettling narratives, or a general sense of unease throughout the night. Section 8. Fear and arousal. The perfect cocktail for nightmares. Nightmares are thought to be the brain's way of processing fear and anxiety. While they can be unsettling, they serve an important evolutionary purpose, helping us rehearse for and cope with potential threats in a safe environment. However, when we expose ourselves to fear-inducing or anxiety-provoking content right before bed, we're essentially priming our brains for nightmares. The amygdala, the part of our brain responsible for processing fear and emotions, becomes highly active during REM sleep, the stage of sleep when most vivid dreams occur. When we engage in activities that stimulate the amygdala before bed, such as scrolling through social media and exposing ourselves to negative news or emotionally charged content, we increase the likelihood of experiencing nightmares. Section 9. Beyond nightmares. The broader impact on mental well-being. The negative impacts of nighttime social media use extend far beyond nightmares. Research has linked excessive social media use to a range of mental health issues, including anxiety, depression, body image issues, and low self-esteem. The constant comparison, the fear of missing out, and the pressure to present a perfect online persona can take a toll on our mental well-being, leaving us feeling inadequate, anxious, and disconnected. Furthermore, the sleep deprivation caused by nighttime social media use can exacerbate these mental health issues. When we don't get enough sleep, our cognitive function, emotional regulation, and stress response are all compromised, making us more vulnerable to anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. It's a vicious cycle that can be difficult to break. Section 10. Breaking the cycle. Practical tips for digital detox. Breaking free from the clutches of nighttime social media use is crucial for improving sleep quality, reducing nightmares, and safeguarding our mental well-being. While it may seem daunting initially, implementing simple yet effective strategies can pave the way for healthier digital habits and more restful nights. Start by establishing a digital curfew. Aim to disconnect from all electronic devices at least an hour before bed. This will give your brain ample time to unwind, melatonin levels to rise, and prepare your body for sleep. Use this hour to engage in relaxing activities such as reading a book, taking a warm bath, or spending quality time with loved ones. Section 11. Reclaiming your sleep sanctuary. A prescription for restful nights. Transform your bedroom into a sleep sanctuary. Ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, conducive to restful sleep. Invest in blackout curtains to block out any external light. Use a white noise machine to mask distracting sounds. And keep your bedroom temperature slightly cooler than your preference. Remember, sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity, crucial for our physical and mental well-being. By establishing healthy sleep hygiene practices and prioritizing sleep, we can reclaim our sleep sanctuary, reduce the likelihood of nightmares, and wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to embrace the day ahead.